What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing this afternoon? My name's Joe. Welcome to Best Card Breaks. We've got cases number 4, 5, and 6 of new release 2024 Series 1 rolling out. Alright, let me get these top loaders situated real quick. First 3-caser, we walked away with a 1 of 1. Platinum Colton Cowser auto. Absolutely nasty hit. Let's see what happens in our second 3-caser. So much stuff all over it. Alright, here we go. A couple comments I need to clean up real quick.
Yeah, we got the little ones, then we got like some bigger ones here.
I mean, there was a good amount of Braves in the last one. It's just the problem is Braves don't really have. I feel like the Braves in this year's don't really have any like massive names. It wasn't too bad, I don't think. They had a couple Smith Shavers. At least I remember some Smith Shaver numbered stuff. Because who's the big chase for the Braves rookie wise? I mean, obviously last year you have Michael Harris, but.
No, it's Tyler.
Ugh. There we go.
Yeah, I know. That reception's sweet.
That makes sense. Smith Shaver's their rookie. All right. We're going to do what we did last time. Working right to left. Case number 1. Playing for about an hour and 25, 30 minutes. Starting now. Then we just have single cases the rest of the way.
Yeah, they're the platinum.
Out of 299, J-Ram, Jose Ramirez, Willie Adames, Justin Verlander, Henry Davis out of 2024. Nice one there for the Pirates. And greatest hits, Acuna, blue. Yeah, we got Juan Soto connected. Home run challenge, Ellie De La Cruz. Charlie Morton.
Never.
And we got Shane Baz, Rays on the Baseball Stars auto. Patch or relic out of 199, Torkelson. Oviedo. Box number 1 finished. Abrams. Oh, Nick Gonzalez, Pirates, Nicky G. Nicky G. Nick Gonzalez, Pirates, nice ink. On the Baseball Stars auto. Devin Williams. And we got Brandon Woodruff. Nice Brandon Woodruff auto. Going out to the Brew Crew. That's a Woody ink. Mariners, Eugenio Suarez, Rizzo. Emmanuel Valdez, Verlander. Griffey, Adolis. Bregman Patch. Sean Murphy foil. And Ryan Mountcastle connected patch. Home Run Challenge, Alvarez. Box number 3. Griffey, Zach Gallen. Griffey, Tyler Glasnow. Jeffers, nice true photo. Jeffers. I think those are really awesome. Garrett Mitchell. Relic. That's Ryan Jeffers. Ryan Jeffers, true photo. Vlad Guerrero Jr., Cal Ripken. Devers on the home run challenge. Senga gold foil. Isaiah Campbell, auto, Mariners. Nice Isaiah Campbell, rookie ink for the Mariners. Zach Geloff out of 2024. And team color, Kodai Senga. I think that is such an awesome design. Michael Harris on the materials. Orioles team card. Smod Taylor, Rafaela. All right, box number 4. And another Pirate. Nice Indy Rodriguez. 2 Pirate autos. It's that guy that was crying last break when he wasn't even in it. No way. CJ Abrams out of 2024. Ronald Acuna Jr., Josh Young. Riley Green. Home sweet home. Dominguez foil. Braxton Garrett out of 499. Kyle Finnegan. And connected patch, Charlie Blackmon. Home run challenge, Shohei Contreras. Box number 5. Case number 1. Andy Ibanez, Zach Geloff. And home sweet home, Corbone. Home sweet home, Corbone. Kyle Schwarber, Phillies. Patch. Rowdy.
Alright, I'm out, dude.
All right, dude.
See you later.
Later. Yep. Home run challenge, Adley. Cutter Crawford. Ryan O'Hearn out of 2024. Angels. How about a Mike Trout? 7 of 25 on the patch auto. Nice Trouty. That's a nice one right there. 7 of 25. We don't mind the fish. Nice one. The fish. Very, very nice. Angels. Matos. Ryan Nelson out of 499. D-backs. Willie Adames. Junior Caminero. Alright, box number 6, case number 1. Curtis Mead foil. Griffey. Jeter. How about a Derek Jeter patch? Yankees.
I thought you were talking about
Home run challenge, Julio. Team card. Zach Remillard. What? That's why I said it so hesitantly. If I knew who the heck it was, I would have said it pretty confidently. Cal Raleigh out of 2024. I mean, I feel like the name's familiar. I think he played a couple games with the White Sox last year. Out of 50, Trouty on the game used patch. It's actually game used bat, so game used relic. Excuse me. Brian Wu. Out of 499, Olson Alonso Albies. That will go to the Braves. All right. Let's go Silver Packs. Silver Packs for case number 1. All right, here we go. Nola Chanel, Curtis Mead, Griffey. Ellie De La Cruz, Adley. Ah, nice J-Law out of 150, Jordan Lawler. Henry Davis, Pujols. Junior Caminero. Henry Davis. Colt Kaiser, Jordan Lawler. Byron Buxton Green out of 99. Encarnacion Strand, Wade Boggs. All right, on to case number 2, box number 1. Out of 499, Jake Cronenworth. Romano Masataka. Wow. 2 3-casers and 2 1-of-1s. We got a 1-of-1 Home Sweet Home Jazz Chisholm commemorative patch going out to the Marlins. Wow. Very nice. 1-of-1 Jazz Chisholm on the Platinum Home Sweet Home commemorative. 2 3-casers, 2 1-of-1s. Yeah, patch auto.
Must have been the yellow sticker cases.
Yeah.
That tell everybody about.
No, it's a separate case. Mike Trout was from the first case. Yeah.
What's it number 2?
25. It'd be a really cool patch if they put more than just like a napkin inside. Give me a little part of the red. Out of 199, Brian Reynolds. Goodness. There we go. Jeepers. Willier Abreu going out to the Red Sox on the auto. Baseball Stars Inc. Nick Gonzalez gold foil. Griffin Canning. Matos. King Griffey Jr. Celebration of the Kid. Josh Lowe. Box from 2. All right, here we go. Last number 2. Oh, we did have part of that stack, Phil. I was wondering. Looked like it was moving a little bit. All right, here we go. Box number 2, case number 2. 199, Brandon Crawford. Henry Davis, gold foil. Patch, Anthony Rizzo, Yankees. All right. Joe Ryan. And we got Reds team card out of 499. Ellie and Matt McLean. Soderstrom, gold foil. Ooh, A's. How about a little Zach Geloff ink? How about that? Nice Zach Geloff for the A's. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Love to see it. Palencia, excuse me. Luis Robert home run challenge. Justin Steele, Chippa Jones. No, not really any like bangers, I would say. Alright. Box number 3. Yep. True photos are cool. Yeah, the team color variations I think are really cool. I like that. Blue border, Chris Bryant, Spencer Horwitz. Josh Lowe to 2024, Miles McCullis. Gunnar Henderson. Patch. There you go. Got the whole crew. Tyler O'Neill out of 299. Paul Sewald. Best card breaks north. Probably not likely. Relic, Seiya Suzuki.
You're gonna need a card. I got milk.
Chisholm.
I'll call you when I leave. I can meet you home then, or you gonna
AJ Smith Shaver. Braves. Some Braves ink.
probably 2 minutes, that's it. No, but where are you at now? Okay, come over here and get it, and then I'll finish up and I'll make out. Alright, let me go.
Andrew McCutcheon. Paul Goldschmidt home run challenge. Keaton Wynn. Encarnacion Strand. Box number 4. Michael Massey. That was in a weird spot. We got David Hamilton out of 2024. Chris Bryant on the material. What, didn't the Twins get Sonny Gray out of that trade, though? Wasn't Sonny Gray like a borderline Cy Young guy? Ooh, how about a little David Wright Gold Ink? Ah, he was in the Tyler Mahle deal. Okay, that makes sense. 36 of 50. Nice David Wright going to the Mets. That makes more sense. Who was it? Who was involved in the? Who was it? Who was in the Sonny Gray trade then? Dude, this case is... This box, I should say. That's right. Chase Petty. Excuse me. That's right. Now I recall. Goodness, excuse me. Yeah, Reds made some pretty solid deals last year. I mean, they kind of fleeced the they fleeced the the Mariners too. Nice Ryan Mountcastle team colors. Adley Rutschman on the patch. Reds did some. I mean, I guess Luis Castillo. Maybe that's not as much of a fleece as it is with what happened to the Twins, but Luis Castillo was at least he was a potential Cy Young guy. But still, to give up Edwin Arroyo and Noelvi Marte, the Reds got very good in 2 trades last year. Like they increased their potential by a boatload. Harper, but they still have one very large issue, and that's that they have no pitching. Out of 75, Chas McCormick, unless the young guys really do pan out. Which, so far, Brandon Williamson doesn't look terrible. I think he's still with the Reds. I think he was one that came over from Seattle as well. Home run challenge, Jordan Aaron Saival. Box number 5. Yeah, potentially. I honestly don't have a lot of faith in the Reds' young pitching. Me personally. Huh? I mean, I'm a Brewers fan. What do you want me to sell? That's like Nike trying to sell you New Balances. They're going to be like, it's a shoe, but have you seen our shoe? You would take the Reds pitching staff over the Brewers pitching staff. I'm sorry, Ryan. I'm sorry, Ryan, but I need to know what you're doing midday today, brother. The Reds had, or the Brewers had 2 guys in the top 5 of the Cy Young voting last year. And that's with Woodruff having a bad year. Like, come on. We can be realistic here. Oh, I understand they're both gone. I'm saying what I'm getting at though is, I mean, the Brewers rotation isn't really that bad. Even without those guys, Freddie Peralta's a better front end starter than anyone the Reds have. Out of 199, that's a nice one right there. That is a nice one for the Reds. Christian Encarnacion Strand out of 199. Beautiful team color match. I will say this though. I was very, very unpleased with the Brewers, with what they got for Corbin Burns. Nice out of 50, Anthony Santander. Oh gosh, you sound, no offense, but like that sounds like something like Cubs fans say. And then their guy turns out to not be that good, and then life goes on. Gold foil. Brandon Williamson has the stuff to be potentially really good. But I think Brandon Williamson is going to show spurts of being dominant, and Brandon Williamson is going to also get absolutely shelled at times. And that's what will prevent him from being like an absolute animal. Boom. Because Williamson has some stuff, man. I watched a couple games when he started last year here at the shop. I mean, he got some nasty stuff, but he's a roller coaster. That's the only downside. But again, he's young, so who knows what happens this year. Who knows? I think the guy in the NL Central, I think that's going to make and it might not even be that big of a leap this year. 73 of 73. I think that Justin Steele is going to be like the guy in the Central. As much as I hate to say that. He's just been electric for a while. Luis Matos. Graham Ashcraft, meh. Montas, okay. Lodolo was kind of meh. Hunter Green can be really good, but he's also a roller coaster. And Andrew Abbott, I mean, the thing is, the Reds are they're all young. That's the biggest thing. Yeah, they're all young. Like that's the tough part, because I mean they've all shown spurts of being just unreal, but they've also shown spurts of getting absolutely shelled frequently. Yeah, they've shown spurts of being a dominant pitcher, and then they've shown spurts of being Lance Lynn.
Hey, you see that, Joe?
What? At the parade, yeah. Was it like a mass pew or
1 gone, 9 injured?
Jiminy Christmas, man.
So dumb.
So stupid. You can't do nothing. You can't do anything nowadays.
Everybody gets to feeling certain.
Everybody wants to show up and do something stupid. Like talk about how the Reds pitching staff is good.
Who's saying it?
Still hits more targets than Trubisky.
What does APT mean? Am I dumb?
Appointment.
Apartment.
Apartment.
That's what I'm wondering. Whoa. See, but here's the thing, though. It like every time I feel like something's mentioned about Reds players, there's always an if.
I think you meant
Like-
ATP, like at this point.
Like, it's like, you know, it's like, yeah, Christian Yelich would be amazing if he did what he did in 2018 again. You know what I mean? Like, you know, like if you keep having to say ifs, I mean, that just tells you exactly what it is, right? Like, Ellie De La Cruz would be incredible if he didn't strike out 90% of the time. Right? Like, I would be Ellie De La Cruz if I was fast and could hit and had swag. And I'm also just giving you guys a hard time. Ryan knows I'll give everybody a hard time when it comes to the NL Central. I think there's a lot of I think the NL Central is one of the most exciting divisions in baseball. Every team when it comes from the Reds. Oh no, I'm not. Oh, I'm not flustered, Austin. I'm not flustered at all, man. It doesn't bother me none. The Brewers made their decision very clear this year when they got rid of Corbin Burns. They're heading in a rebuild mode, and that is 110% something I'm cool with. I'm actually trying to do 2 things at once. 3 things at once, actually. That's why. All right, boom. Oh. No, I think it's the reason I think it's most exciting is when you look at the MLB top 100 prospects, the top 100 prospect list is just absolutely fluttered with NL Central guys. Sam, that's why I think it's pretty exciting that it's an exciting division. I think it's always nice when you get that injection of young talent, the guys that are hungry, they're young, I'd say for that kind of, that first like month and a half last year of Brewers baseball was so enjoyable because of the injection of youth in that team. You know, even nights that they weren't playing well or winning, it was fun to watch. Jorge Mateo patch. That's why I say I think it's exciting. You're getting a bunch of young guys getting their feet wet, ready to get after it and compete. It's fun to watch. There we got Emmett Sheehan. Auto. Like I think in 3 years, I think that the NL Central has a chance of being just 4 teams going after it year after year. Like, and I say that as like I think all the teams, as long as players progress the way they're supposed to, I think all 4 organizations in the NL Central are pretty much lining up to have a good future. Framber Valdez. And I say that with as much with as much empathy as I can give the other teams in the Central. But the other question, Sam, you think Chourio starts in the big leagues? I think the Brewers can get to a point where they'd win a World Series. It's just going to be very different. It's a very different outlook. Out of 76, Independence Day, Isaiah Campbell. And I'm also I'm a diehard Brewers fan, Sam. And I say that with the... They showed glimpses of that in 2018. Or was it 2018? I think it was 2018. Yeah, 2018 when they went to the NLCS. They should have won the NLCS. They should have made the World Series that year. They legitimately cost themselves the game in LA that year. I wanted, what was it? I don't know if it was a poor pitching move. If it was there was something that happened. I can't remember. They didn't close out the game in LA wound up losing, or else they would have won. They wouldn't have had to travel back to L.A. George Kirby patch, and they would have won the series. They would have went to the World Series. But I think it's just it's going to look very different from what most teams are doing right now to win, to get to a World Series standpoint, which is a lot of money throwing down. I think if the Brewers are going to do it, it's going to look very different. I think if a lot of teams are going to do it. If the Reds are going to do it, if the Reds are going to do it, it's going to look different. If at this point, if the Orioles are going to make the World Series, they're going to have to do it differently, because the Orioles, we know, aren't going to spend a boatload of money. So I don't lose faith that they'll be able to make a World Series. I just know that it's going to be really tough, and there's just no way around that. That is valid. That is valid with the Orioles selling. Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Sam. I was expecting, with the fact they gave him that contract, that's what I was thinking. But I was curious what your thoughts were. And Ryan, I would imagine Rhett Lauder is going to get on the staff at some point, because he's a 4-year college guy, so he's already, I think he's 22, 23. He might be older than that, actually. But he's a 4-year college guy. Those guys usually fly through. And with the staff for the Reds not being that deep from a solidified standpoint, I'd imagine that he's gonna get a shot. I think Lauder's gonna get kind of a prove it opportunity in spring training, and if he shows well, he'll make roster out of camp. I think with all of the advantages that come from starting guys out of camp now that you draft, I think it's dumb for teams not to. Jazz Chisholm out of 99. Especially with just all the ramifications or the extra incentives now. I mean, if you start a guy out of camp and he wins Rookie of the Year, you get an extra draft pick. You get an extra draft pick because the guy you drafted was good. If you don't do that, I mean, if you're not starting a guy out of camp, I don't know what you're doing. You're literally have the chance of getting more draft capital if the guy you drafted is good. Sedan Rafaela, Heston Jerstad. I mean, that's got to be one of the. Ooh, how about a little LA Purple? Numbered out of 75 on the Purple Mojo. Noelvi Marte. I forgot Marte was in a doggone product. Evan Carter. AJ Smith-Shawver. Pereira. Oh. All right, on to the last case. On to the last case. I must be talking too much. The chat just stopped. Everybody's like, dude, if you stop typing, this guy will shut up. All right, who's hitting an opening day dinger? Opening day bomb. Who's going yard opening day? March 28th comes. Who's going Tater? Who? Dominguez, I don't think he's gonna. Is he back?
He should be for the beginning of the season. They're gonna see how spring training goes. He's throwing, so.
Did you see Richard's AR's throwing?
I did.
Shea Langeliers. That is a true.
Ooh.
That is a true A's fan call right there.
I really like that though. Is their first game?
Okay,
All
right, Austin. With all due respect, the real question for the A's is: will they get a hit their first game?
I'll take Gila.
We're talking about home runs.
I'll take Gila.
I'm just messing. Got to give the A's a hard time, dude. You think Gila? The A's are also a team that I feel like is actually pretty exciting to watch. After I said what I said, but I actually think they are a fun team to watch. Although they get flack because they're the A's. It's like the Royals when they were super bad for the longest period of time, right? Like it's just it's what it is. But the A's are kind of young and they've got some talent. Ruiz out there stealing bases and Geloff. That dude can swing it, man. He can swing it. He does. Aaron Judge. I think the A's are mildly exciting to watch. And Soderstrom is extremely disappointing, yes. You think Geloff's a top 5 second baseman?
I do for younger guys.
No, in general.
No.
I don't think so either.
No one big fan of Phillips, bub.
No, like as far as active guys, dude. Miles Michaelis. I don't know if he's top 5, but he's good. He's exciting. He's fun to watch because at any point in time he can do some damage. I still am sad that the Brewers let Ruiz go like they did. Like, they traded Josh Hader for Taylor Rogers and Esteury Ruiz, and I was so happy. Zach Geloff, gold foil. I was so happy that they got Ruiz, and then like 2 days later, and then they wind up they just let him go. I was like, what? What did you say? Yeah. No, you wouldn't. This dude. Shut up, Jacob. Yeah, that's what I should be doing. Shut up, Jacob. Luis Matos. No, but I'll trade Jacob at 8:30 because that's when my job gets crappy. Jacob's like, dude, that looks fun. At like 3 o'clock in the afternoon, yeah. At 1:30 in the morning, no, not as fun. Full photo. No, I thought, yes, he was involved in that trade, but I still didn't. I wanted to keep Ruiz. Because it was like was it 4 teams? Or was it 2 teams? 3 team. I think it was a 3-team trade, right? A's, Braves, Brewers. I think it was 4 though. Was it 3? Yeah. Yeah, because that's right. Because Sean Murphy went to the Braves. Esteury Ruiz went to the A's. Contreras went to the Brewers, and then there was some other swapping.
And Christian
throughout
Pache
there.
went to 8 different teams.
Yeah, and Christian Pache is just not going to find a starting role at all anyway.
I told Jacob one night, I had to rip a case of Top Scrum Black. I was like, you want to do this one? This one's simple, bro. He goes, yeah, right, man. I'll be shaking.
Yeah. But the other thing is, though, is at the end of the day, the Brewers have Jefferson Cuero, who's a pretty highly rated catching prospect.
Yep.
So, like, at some point, Contreras is likely either going to wind up not being re-signed and is gone, or something happens where they trade him. It's a one-of-one home sweet home, Austin. So it's kind of like I think Esteury Ruiz is I think Esteury Ruiz play style goes really well with the Brewers' core young guys. He's fast. He makes things happen on the bases. And I think if you have 4 or 5 of those guys, if that's what your identity is going to be, you can be dangerous. You're like that chippy, scrappy, never give up team. And old guys hate that because old guys are old guys. Vets don't want you. I knew it was going to happen. You're good.
I tried. I seen it slowly going.
Well, it's because of these Mojo cards.
They're just super slippery.
Yeah. That's why I wanted to keep Ruiz. Because Ruiz is just one of those guys. It's another element.
Dude's
you know?
too many fast.
Dude, he's so fast. Major League Material, Lindor. So I've been debating on my baseball full season. I almost put it in, but I figure I should probably wait till guys are like make sure guys are healthy, you know, at the end of spring training. But like, I want to do some like long term bets this year, like full season stuff.
Yeah, take the O's to win the
Dude,
American
you know what
League.
ones I've been seeing for football that I didn't realize you could even do? Parlaying guys to get 1,000 receiving yards.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Dude,
That
there
started
was
this year.
so many dudes who won they ain't gonna have it next year.
No.
No
Rinsed.
shot.
They got rinsed.
That'd be so rich right now.
Dude, so many people won free. I mean, 150 was paying like 28,000, and it was like, and the crazy part is, dude, it was literally like I saw one dude, Zach. It was Mike Evans, like Calvin Ridley, Amari Cooper. You're like, oh, okay, like guys that you're like, okay, that guy should get to 1,000 yards. It wasn't like they took like Alec Pierce to get 900 receiving yards for the season. Like, that was crazy. But anyway, anywho, while we have some activity in the chat, let's talk about that. Who's winning each division this year? I mean, I know spring training. I think pitchers and catchers started reporting yesterday, I think. Yesterday or today. Everybody reports the 17th, and then I believe first full team workout is like the 20th or something. Like 19th, 20th. First full team. But, yeah, what are we thinking division-wise? Division races, playoffs. Who's gonna be the most surprising team this year, right? Like, who's gonna do it like the Orioles did last year? Like, surprise, shocked everybody. They won what, 90-something games, won the AL East. You're like, what? Was not expected. Chas McCormick out of 2024. Reds all the way. Ryan in true Homer fashion. I love it. Oh, Danielle, that's such a cop-out. Boo. Boo. I'm just kidding. There are a boatload of free agents, though, still out there. Elias Montero. Do you think Texas surprised you more than the Orioles? Really? I guess the main reason I wasn't super surprised with Texas was because maybe to me I thought they underperformed the year prior because they had just given Simeon and Seager all that money. So I guess for me I wasn't super shocked. Oh, I am shocked about that. 7 of 10 Mariners. Kenny. Very nice. Julio Rodriguez. Very nice. Take those. Yeah, that's valid. Their pitching was definitely a question mark for sure. That's valid. Same 6 division winners. Really? All right. Home run challenge. Cal Raleigh, Royce Lewis, Ryan Sandberg. I mean, I won't be mad if that's the case. The NL Central? I think there's going to be a lot of I think there's going to be a lot of movement this year. Both Centrals, I agree. The Central divisions are very wide open in my opinion. I definitely agree with that, Danielle. Lars Nootbaar patch. Tyro Estrada, Tony Gwynn. I think the AL Central is a wide open race. 100%. I think that the NL East, the Phillies, are much better than their regular season record showed next year. So I think that race between the Phillies and Braves is going to be a lot tighter. I think the NL West, just hand it to the Dodgers. The Padres, I think, got a little worse in my opinion. Ozzy Albies, numbered out of 100. Is that? No, 199, excuse me. Is going to continue on. Dodgers, NL West. NL Central, I think, is wide open. I mean, like, wider than wide open. I could even see the Pirates. And doing well in the NL Central. The Pirates are actually the Pirates are a team that I think surprises everyone next year. I think they have a plethora of young guys that do well. I think they have some young pitching that, if they perform, could be good. I think the NL Central, I think the Cubs, Reds, and Brewers will be battling. Cubs, I truly believe the NL Central is going to be a 5-team race. No, I'm not saying that because the Brewers suck. The Brewers don't suck. What are you talking about? Ryan's just being a jerk. I didn't even throw jabs at the Reds. All I said was that the Reds' pitching is a little bit shaky, which they are. And Ryan just says the Brewers suck. Keston was my guy for so long, man. I hate that he had some family things come up, and that's what he attributes a lot of that to his struggles at the Dish that got him sent down. Kind of sucks, man. I really enjoy. I loved watching Keston play. I was always a big fan. But yeah, Ryan's just mean. Ryan's just throwing mean shade for no reason. Jerk. But no, I think the NL Central is going to be wide open. The Cardinals, to me, Cardinals were supposed to absolutely take the division with no question last year, and then they sucked. Did the Brewers get better in any area? No, but they won the division last year. What do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? I think that they're going to. I think they have young guys that can perform. I mean, did the Reds really get that much better in any area? The team that didn't win the division last year, right? Like, I honestly thought the NL Central as a division stayed really quiet, which I was somewhat surprised about. I know that the Cardinals signed a couple pitchers. I think that didn't they signed a couple guys. I forget exactly who. I'd heard something from somebody. I know they signed a couple veteran pitchers, but I forget who. The reason I think the NL Central is wide open is I think that the Cubs, the Brewers, the Reds, and the Pirates are all going to be reliant on young guys. So you really have no idea what the team's going to do. Because even the Reds, who had a lot of young guys up last year, you don't know what those guys are going to do this year, right? Ellie could come out this year and hit $150. Ellie could come out this year and hit 325 and put the whole league on notice. Like, you don't know. The NL Central is going to be run by the only team that's going to have older veteran guys is going to be the Cardinals that are going to be the head front of their teams. I mean, but okay, they could be top 3 in free agent spending. The Dodgers spent $1 billion, so no one's going to be number 1. My point is where did the Reds get that much better? And where are the Reds? And just because their rookies are a year, they've been in the league 1 year longer, doesn't mean anything. Truthfully, like, I mean, I say that with, like, honesty, right? Like, Frankie Montas, great signing. I think Jeimer Candelario is a big question mark. He is every year with every team that he's on. You know, he can be that guy that comes in and is super clutch. He can also be that guy that's just a clog in the lineup. But those teams, you're going to be reliant on your young talent. I think the Reds' young talent core is absolutely, potentially, could be really, really good. Just like I think that the Pirates are the same way. I think the Brewers are the same way. The Reds having their core having a year under their belt, absolutely an advantage. I agree with you. Yeah. Little patch buster, Mike Yastrzemski, excuse me. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I get that. I mean, are the Reds in a better position than the Brewers? Absolutely. Absolutely. I guess I should have made that clear. I should have made that clear. I think that in reality, the way I look at it, I think that the Brewers right now are probably third or fourth best of the known components. The third or fourth best team in the NL Central of the known components. Now, season goes to start. They have a couple young pitchers that show out. Freddie Peralta does what Freddie Peralta does and plays well. Gives him a chance. Bullpen gives him a chance. I thought I saw they signed Wade Miley, which Wade Miley in a Brewers uni is kind of dangerous. I mean, and don't forget, we got old dude. We got Rhys Hoskins, Wade Miley, and we got the man, Gary Sanchez. I say that jokingly because it's just funny to me. But, I mean, I think Rhys Hoskins is a great piece that adds experience to the clubhouse. Wade Miley into the starting rotation. Not terrible. I don't hate it. And Brandon Woodruff is still unsigned, which is wild to me. No, Gary Sanchez, when he first got over to San Diego, went absolutely nuclear. Like, Gary Sanchez went off. I think he had like 7 or 8 home runs in his first like week and a half on the team when he was in a starting role. Is Woodruff injured for the year? I thought he was coming back. I honestly, Danielle, I'll tell you what, I have not looked up on his injury status still. I thought though that he was. I thought he was going to be healthy this year, but I could be wrong. That would make more sense as to why he's not signed. Perez out of 199. And I know you're for real, Ryan. I know you like chatting it up. That would make sense. Yeah, I guess that would make sense because wouldn't he be arbitration eligible too? So they could have given him arbitration too. I thought. I don't know. That would make sense though. I wonder if Woody's debating on retiring. I mean, at some point, right, with an arm injury like that, being, was he 30 or 32, 31? At some point, that's got to creep in the back of your mind, right? And we got the Cabbage. Trey Cabbage, Angels. On the auto, Trey Cabbage. Yes. That is, as someone whose family grew up in Cincinnati, I 100% can understand Reds spending money in the free agency is like it would be like Taylor Swift knocking on your front door. You know, it is a shock. All right, let's see what else we can get going in here. Oh, we got another Independence Day. Be a rookie. Joe Musgrove out of 76. Out of 2024, Bryce Harper, Joey Votto. Austin. So, Facebook, Austin asked a pretty good question here. He's on YouTube. He said, honest question from teams that do compete. Are you really hopeful about winning a World Series knowing you have to go through the Braves or the Dodgers the next 8 to 10 years? It's a great question. Are you really hopeful about, I mean, think about what you have to go through. I think that's a great question.
Yeah, that's probably like the most fair question I've heard in a long time.
Yeah. Dansby Swanson out of 199 on the relic. As a Brewers fan, initially
I got
when
something to say on this too. Go ahead.
Okay, so Danielle said yes because both teams choke in the postseason. Danielle, that kind of right, kind of wrong. Dodgers have won like 2 World Series in very recent years. As in, didn't they win last year?
Here's my thing with that question. All right, there's so much young talent that comes in the league on a yearly basis. It does not matter how stacked your squad is, right? You look at the Yankees this past year. The Yankees had an all-star team and finished last in the division. And look at the 2 small market teams that finished first and second in the division. The Rays and the O's. Like the Athletics, right? Athletics went on a losing tear, right? And then all of a sudden, they started meshing and winning games. When it comes to superstar teams, baseball is probably the biggest wild card sport there is. You still have to hit a ball going 100 that moves. You still have to field the ball coming over 100 that moves. So it's literally a moment-by-moment game. Sure, players do help and players do hurt, but I don't think there's any bigger of a wild card game than baseball, right? Wouldn't you agree? It's the hardest sport in the world to play.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Ryan says no. Ryan's more concerned about the Reds not sucking than competing. Ryan, she said teams that compete, dude. They weren't. He wasn't asking you.
Oh my God.
He said teams that compete, Ryan.
But here's the thing.
Okay, this is how ridiculous it is.
Look at the Arizona.
I'm sitting here like, who won the World Series? It was the Rangers. But
right.
Dude, I'm telling you, it's like
it's
been like what, 3 months? 3 months since there was a World Series?
Because we've been just brainwashed football the last couple of months.
Yeah, dude. Patty Mahomes. That's garbage.
Speaking of brainwashed, did you see McDavid's 6-assist game?
He had 6 assists last night?
6 assists in one game.
I know, Ryan. I'm just messing, man. I'm just messing. I'm giving you a hard time. I think the Reds will compete this year, though. I truthfully believe that what the reality of the Dodgers spending, so they basically spent $1 billion for 2 players, which sounds ridiculous. One guy is going to be a DH all this year. Shohei Shohei as a pitcher, actually very mid-tier. He holds like a almost 4 ERA. He gives up a lot of home runs. He does strike out a lot of people, but he gives up a lot of runs. And I think it's more, if Shohei was a pitcher only and didn't hit, it would be a very, very, very different thought. And when you look at Shohei as a player, you have to look at him on both sides of the ball as far as impact, right? Shohei in the Dodgers lineup, absolutely dangerous, adds a lot. Shohei as a pitcher gives him a solid, in my opinion, probably 2, 3. He might be a 3 in that rotation. So I mean, $700 million is one thing. What type of impact does he make? If Shohei doesn't hit 40 home runs, especially next year, they're paying $700 million for a very mid-tier DH. And that can happen. Chris Taylor. So, as a fan of baseball, I don't think that what the Dodgers did leads to them just dominating. It's definitely scary, but I don't think that they just dominate. What's up, dude? What? You too. You too. But we shall find out. We could turn. I could turn around. We could look back 5 years from now, and the Dodgers have won 5 straight World Series, and I just eat my words. Or we could look back 5 years from now, and the Dodgers have not won one. They've trickled some good seasons in there. A little Hunter Green out of $4.99, and we all go, it wasn't actually that bad. I know my first initial thought was I was very frustrated when the Dodgers did what they did, and then finding out the deferment. I was frustrated as a fan. I thought, my initial thought was like, okay, like how do you win? Yeah, like how do you have a chance? But in reality, it's really not that big of a deal. Christian Yelich patch. And is this numbered? Nice. Out of $2.99. Cowser, home sweet home. Colton Cowser, home sweet home for the Orioles. Did you just say you just want a coffee?
You're not wearing your camo hoodie. You need a rainbow camo. That's what you need. That's what you need.
Oh, your life goes boom. Shohei is not a top 5 Cy Young guy. I'm sorry. That's just not true. And that has never been true. If you truly look at Shohei as a pitcher, his stats and everything, Shohei is not a top 5 Cy Young guy. As a pitcher and a pitcher only. I think what they have with Glass now is a big deal. Yamamoto, we don't know what that's going to look like, truthfully. No one knows what that's going to look like. And stateside ball is very different than overseas. It's just a very different game. So we'll see. I think the Dodgers in general, though, that they have enough guys that are gonna field a top 5 rotation. Like That doesn't matter. Even if Shohei's not in that rotation, they have a top 5 rotation. If Shohei's in it, they have a top 5 rotation. Shohei's not even the catalyst in that rotation. Like, that's the crazy part. All right, last box. Good talk. Good talk. I love talking ball, man.
See what I do? I just put a sleeve on top of it. Yeah. Oh, Bridget's gonna leave me alone. I'm gonna start making him come in only when next year.
Who? Jago? Curtis Mead. Nice Curtis Mead auto. Going to the race.
Come on, Scooter. God damn there, Scooter.
Nice. I was about to say that looked a little different. Nice super short print. Golden mirror. Geraldo Perdomo. Nice purple hair. Going out to the D-backs. Very nice Diamondbacks. No. It finally happened, Zach. Huh? No. Yeah. It's these Mojo cards, man.
This is your first day, isn't it?
What?
Jacob.
This orientation is not going well.
Jacob, shut up.
Dude, this orientation.
Jose Furman out of 2024. And Luken Baker on the team color. Nice one there. Cardinals. Patch, Joe Ryan. I'm a big fan of the team color cards. I think they look sweet. I think they look very, very awesome. We got Patch, Rafael Devers. And time for some Silverbacks. One second. These over here. Whoa. Cards in here before I have a mess happen. All All right, silver packs, 12 of them, and then we're done. We'll be back live at around 5:30. 5:30. Here we go, Mook, Judge, Schmitty, Luciano. Cowser, purple Posey out of 75. Lawler. Pete Crow Armstrong. We'll top load that. I think that's his only non-auto. Henry Davis. Speak of the Shohei Devil. Encarnacion Strand.
Dude, they're shooting at the Chiefs parade.
Yep. What'd be even crazier is if it was like Travis Kelce. Gold, Wade Box. Freelook, Westberg, Mike Trout, Jason Dominguez. All right. Top load these. Let's go through recap. Recap time. All right, here we go. We got full photo. Framber Valdez. And blue, Chris Bryant. Patches. Anthony Santander. Rafael Devers. Joe Ryan. Christian Yelich. Correa. Dansby out of 199. Yelich. Mike Yastrzemski. Ozzie Albies. Lars Nootbaar. Francisco Lindor. Mike Piazza. George Kirby. Jorge Mateo. Kyle Tucker. Dustin Pedroia. Adley Rutschman. Chris Bryant. Seiya Suzuki. Gunnar Henderson. Anthony Rizzo. Brandon Crawford out of 199. Out of 199, Brian Reynolds. We got out of 50, Mike Trout. Jeter. Schwarber. Corbin Carroll. Out of 299 on the Home Sweet Home. We got Charlie Blackmon. Home Sweet Home Riley Green. Out of 299. Michael Harris and Garrett Mitchell. We got Alex Bregman. Ryan Mountcastle. And out of 199, Spencer Torkelson. And a connected Juan Soto. All right, non-numbered. All right, full photo. We got Ryan Jeffers. Blue, greatest hits, Ronald Acuna Jr. Team color, you got a nice Kodai Senga, Ryan Mountcastle, Luken Baker. Gold foil, Nick Gonzalez, Henry Davis, Zach Geloff. And a Mojos, Junior Caminero, Ellie De La Cruz ×2. Pete Crow Armstrong, and Jason Dominguez. And numbered stuff. All right, out of 2024. We got Zach Geloff, Henry Davis out of 499. We're going to have to this goes out to the Braves. Matt Olson, Pete Alonso, Ozzie Albies to the Braves. D-backs Ryan Nelson, Braxton Garrett, and Reds team card. Out of 299, J Ram, Tyler O'Neill. Out of 199, Christian Encarnacion Strand, Salvador Perez. Out of 150, Jordan Lawler. Out of 99, Byron Buxton, Jazz Chisholm. Out of 75, Ellie De La Cruz, Buster Posey. Out of 73, Jose Fermin. Out of 76, Isaiah Campbell and Joe Musgrove. And out of 50, we got Chaz McCormick and Wade Boggs. Autos. We got Brandon Woodruff, Curtis Mead, Chris Taylor, Samad Taylor, Miles Michaelis, Emmett Sheehan, Zach Rimillard, and Shane Bass. Shane Bass. All right, up in the showcase. Where should we start? Going out to the Giants, the Gigantes, Mike Gregory, nice Luis Matos Inc. Going out to the Orioles, Tim Langhorne, yeah, nice Colton Cowser, numbered out of 2/99 on the home sweet home. Going out to the Braves, Danielle Ballo, nice AJ Smith Shawver auto. Going out to the Diamondbacks, Randy Krause, nice gold mirror, super short print, Geraldo Perdomo. Going out to the A's as well, and Mitch Walters, nice Zach Geloff auto. Going out to the A's. Going to the Red Sox, Dan Griffin, nice Willier Abreu. Going out to the Angels, Randy Jones. How about that patch auto? Mike Trout, numbered out of 25, and the Trey Cabbage ink. Going out to the Mets, numbered out of 50. How about David Wright on the ink? Going to the Mets and Jordan Potos. Going out to the Mariners, Kenny Rowe. Nice little Julio Rodriguez out of 10 on the 2023 Greatest Hits auto, and the Isaiah Campbell ink. And going out to the Pirates and Thomas Pfaff. We got Indy Rodriguez and Nick Gonzalez on the Baseball Stars autos. And last but not least, going out to the Marlins and Jason Bacchus. How about that 1/1 home sweet home Jazz Chisholm on the Platinum 1/1. All right, guys. As always, appreciate everybody hanging out, tuning in. That is it for our second 3-caser. We'll be back live here shortly with case number 7, so feel free to tune in. And as always, guys, thanks for hanging out here at Best.